Have made their way to Phillips Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. His guy's looking good early off to the 2-0 start. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will... Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand that we won.
In trouble, and down he flushed to his right. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Right in formation for the Vikings.
Before he can even think about returning that one. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. First and 10. Run with the Central Florida promise, R.J. Harvey. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 41, here's second down and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Third and 7.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now, faking the give. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
That's another Broncos first.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
No gain on the play.
We'll try the right side with Harvey. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was dropped right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
it's a gain of 7. Makes it
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there. And a gain of 6. Here for Williams. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Moore going in motion. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And now it's 4th down. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's a run with their tight end.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Here's Ryan Wright now as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule. The ball comes out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball to the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal,
he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
That one on target to Moore. They'll come up here, first and 10. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Williams gets it on the draw. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain of 6. And the Vikings are down.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. Slot man in motion right. First down, it is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Now it's Williams. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
That's another.
Williams. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Brings up second and goal. At the Broncos.
One more time for Williams. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll go for him. It's Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old 3 points, nowadays you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4.
He'll drop to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Third and 10.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Following the penalty, he'll run it. As Minnesota, as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Vikings offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 20
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd and 9.
He's taken down at the 30.
Now McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
And the Vikings.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. On play action, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle is made here at the 3-yard line. Good blocking, and he's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichardt's good with the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
The 36-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Back to throw. To the left side in the hands of Rice. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll throw out of the gun. Looking middle, and he's got ground. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Punt formation for the Broncos.
Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with the first down. He gets that to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A run with Harvey. And he'll get forward for about a yard. High pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop.
35-yard line. A gain of a yard.
He'll try to run here with Harvey. And he will have a Broncos first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
5-yard gain on the play.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Harvey. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll get this ahead for about 3. He's tackled down by Byron Murphy.
Brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, this is Harvey. Oh, a loose football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He connects with Mims. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the ground, it's the tight end. They'll take this forward for about 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. This one brought in by Hawkinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Now he'll run it. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
9 yards. And the Vikings first down.
A give, and here comes Williams. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Vikings.
Moore going in motion. On 1st down, right back to Williams. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's Hawkinson in motion. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's to the left side. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He finds the man downfield, it's Felton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Vikings, first down.
They'll go with the option here to the short side. They'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Now, screen set up from Mason. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Vikings.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Xavier Watts on the tackle. It's a loss of 2.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Broncos. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At the 14-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henry. Riker now to add the extra point.
Touchdown, Vikings.
It's up and through. And the Vikings will take a 21-7 lead.
Broncos 7.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Finding space at the 40. And he's out of bounds. It would be a first down, however. There is a flag down. It looks like it is on the offense. Jonah Williams, guilty that time. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
First down.
On the give, it's Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was
2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. at the 39.
Back to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Run. And here's Mason. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that one complete to Rice. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll throw out of the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 35. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
They'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
He'll step up and run this.
1st and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there.
That one, take it in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Broncos. That is the 1st touchdown of the new year.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.